1A. U.S. missile strike against a Syrian government airfield in response to an apparent chemical weapons attack drew support from some members of Congress, but also concerns about lawmakers' role in authorizing further action. The strikes involving 59 Tomahawk cruise missiles fired from U.S. Navy warships in the Mediterranean marks the first time that the United States has launched strikes against forces of the government of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad in the 6-year conflict that has killed more than 500,000 people. One of the largest rebel opposition forces in Syria praised the missile strike, while Syrian television called the strikes American aggression. The armed opposition welcomes any U.S. intervention through surgical strikes that would deter the Assad regime capabilities to kill civilians and shorten the suffering of our people, the opposition group al-Sham, which is backed by Gulf states, said in a statement. On Capitol Hill, some Republicans praised the strikes as delivering a message to Assad that the United States would not turn a blind eye to atrocities in the civil war. Unlike the previous administration, President Trump confronted a pivotal moment in Syria and took action, Republican Senators John McCain, Republican Arizona, and Lindsey Graham, Republican South Carolina, said in a statement. They called it a credible first step but said Assad's Air Force must be taken completely out of the fight. The rapid response was likely due not only to the graphic images of children and others dying in the chemical weapon attack, but also an attempt to correct what Robinson called a mistaken diplomatic messaging from the administration. I think there's no question the administration was also prompted to act, not just by the footage and seeing the civilian casualties, but they had made several statements, including the ambassador to the UN, suggesting there was not going to be really an anti-Assad component to the U.S. policy, Robinson said. Which clearly Assad read, whether it was intended or not, as frankly a blank check to proceed.